Hey, what's up, and welcome to the Man channel on this, the 30th of September. It's a Monday, the 30th September, 2013. Excuse me, I'm getting confused already. I have an article in front of me from 2 days ago. This is from ClashDaily.com with Doug Giles. I guess this is a study. I don't know. I don't even know why I pulled this up. This is from dailymail.co.uk, but I'm just gonna read the Clash Daily report on it. Generation porn. Loaded's former editor says porn is destroying our kids. The moment I knew internet pornography had cast its dark shadow over the lives of millions of ordinary British teenagers will live with me forever. What? I didn't even understand that. I was sitting in the smart drama hall of a specialist sports college in the north of England with a fantastic reputation. Before me were a group of 20 boys and girls aged 13 to 14, largely white, working class children. They were well turned out, polite, giggly, and shy. As the presenter of a Channel 4 documentary called Porn on the Brain, airing next Monday at 10 p.m., I've been invited to sit in on a forward-thinking class led by sex education consultant Johnny Hunt, who is regularly asked into schools to discuss sex and relationships, to establish what these kids knew about sex, including pornography. He had asked the children to write an A to Z list of the sexual terms they knew, no matter how extreme. That's kind of gross. Most of these children had just hit puberty, and some were clearly still children, wide-eyed, nervous, and high-pitched voices. Some of the girls were beginning their first forays into makeup. Several wore braces on their teeth. Everybody was smartly turned out in school uniform, and the most anti-authority statement in the room was a tie worn deliberately short. A One Direction pencil case lay on a desk. These were clearly good children from good homes. So far, so very, very ordinary. But when Johnny pinned their lists on the board, it turned out that the children's extensive knowledge of porn terms was not only startling, it superseded that of every adult in the room, including the sex education consultant himself. Nugget, what's that? Asked Johnny. A nugget is a girl who has no arms or legs and has sex in a porno movie, chortled one young pimply boy. I've never even heard that myself. That's absolutely gross. To an outburst of embarrassed laughter from some and outright revulsion from others. The adults in attendance were incredulous. I shouldn't even be laughing. The adults in attendance were incredulous at the thought that not only did this kind of porn exist, but that a 14-year-old boy may have actually watched it. But the more mundane answers were just as shocking. For example, the first word every single boy and girl in the group put on their list was anal. When questioned, they had every child. Oh my goodness, man. Every child in a class of 20 seen sodomy acted out in porn videos. I was stunned they even knew about it. I certainly hadn't heard of it at that age, let alone had watched it as a result may even have wanted to try it. One 15-year-old girl said, boys expect porn sex in real life. Boys expect porn sex in real life, she says. She's a 15-year-old girl. And one boy, to choruses of approval, spoke of his revulsion for public hair, which he called a gorilla. Or pubic hair, I mean. Spoke of his revulsion for pubic hair, which he called a gorilla. Anyways, when Johnny pointed out that pubic hair was normal in real life, the boys scoffed. But some of the girls were angry that the boys' template of what to expect from real girls had clearly already been set by porn. By the end of the hour-long class, and 3 others that followed with other children, I was profoundly saddened by what I had witnessed. I would be grieved too, man. I'd probably fall on my face, start praying, man. While teenage boys will always be fascinated by and curious about sex, what's now considered normal by under 18s is an entirely distorted view of intercourse and the way relationships should be conducted. It seemed as if the children's entire expectation of sex had been defined by what they see in online porn. The conversation was horrifying enough, yet there was worse to come. Well, this article's entitled Generation Porn, and I think rightly so, because with the access to the internet that we have, I always say this stuff on my channel, people don't even use the internet responsibly. They only use it to look at stupid crap on the internet. Your children are following that example, and what makes it worse is that you're not monitoring their use of the internet. So you're letting them use the internet irresponsibly without supervision. Of course they're looking at porn. I shouldn't laugh about it, but really it's human nature that we are curious and we always do what we know we're not supposed to do. So, hello, put one and one together. I mean, raise your children, people. Man, if you're I mean, I feel bad for you because you know what, dude, if you're going to let your children watch that, you know what porn does to you? Subconsciously, you're watching porn is going to take away all of your confidence in what you can, you know, why are you fantasizing something that you can have in real life that God intended for you to have in the first place? Instead, you're going to watch other people do it and have perverted fantasies. You know what? I have a theory about watching porn. If you allow yourself to watch porn, I believe that everybody starts to just go deeper into a deepness of like just you're gonna start getting more and more perverted. You're gonna want to watch different types of porn, and it's gonna get worse and worse. You know, it's a sin. Let's just be honest with ourselves. It's a sin, and what does sin do? It only destroys. It only brings death. You know what I mean? So when you practice these things and you make them a part of your day, you are subconsciously destroying your mentality, your garbage. You're filling your heart with garbage because once you start having normal conversations with people and someone says, "Can you stick that in the toaster?" You will say, "That's what your mom said last night." And that's what you're going to actually say stuff like that because you're filling your heart with perverse things, dude. You're going to think these things all the time, and you're going to even take them out of context to make stupid, like, yucks all day. You're going to be a yuckhead making dumb jokes all day, and they're all going to be porn related. I see this kind of stuff, but, you know, those people don't really understand what they're doing. They don't even notice that they do it. I think that if you whatever you fill your heart with is what's going to come out of your mouth. That's just a fact. So, I don't know. I hope you guys out there aren't watching porn. I really hope you guys are out there trying to talk to women and show them that there are real men out there. You know, a real woman wants a real man, but a childish little girl wants to have a boy that she can control and use sex as a way to control him and other things. Just be careful, man. Guard your heart and guard your mind. Use every ounce of your strength to honor the Lord. Anyways, I hope I blessed you guys. Hit the subscribe button. God bless you guys. Yeah.